Hello, Mr. Vijay.
Hello.
Mr. Vijay, what are the five important qualities that can change one's life?
Yeah, it's a very beautiful question, Nagraj. See, first and the foremost important thing is we should never ever get stuck in life. The major problem is if you look at the today's world, because of the peer pressure that people face. What happens is sometimes when we go through negative events in life, we tend to get stuck over there and we're not able to come out of it. So I'll give you a very classic, a very nice example. When you're driving a car,
Okay.
the fact is we have a lot of options. We tune into FM music, we can listen to English songs, we can listen to classical songs, we can go through news, we have lots of options. But please understand, as far as our mind is concerned, there are only two broadcast stations. So one of them, they emit what is called the radio signal P, and one other broadcast station, it emits what is called the radio signal N. Now, P stands for positivity and N stands for negativity. People who are stuck in life, they're stuck in life because of the negative events, that they have foregone, in their life.
Yes.
And as a result of it, they're not able to come out of it.
Okay.
So it's mandatory that no matter whatever it is, we are not supposed to get stuck in life. Whatever we go through is only an experience, that we need to take it and then move forward in life. So that's very, very important, because the moment you are stuck, there's absolutely no growth in your life. You're not able to come out of it. In fact, your mind works in such a way that you're stuck in that particular loophole.
Okay.
Yeah. Second most important quality that one needs to have is you have to basically focus on the present and let go the past.
Okay.
Because the fact is, when we're talking about past, it's quite obvious that we go through positive as well as negatives in life. But if you carefully observe, most of the time what happens is whenever we only think of the negative events that we have gone through in our life. Now, why is it like that? It's because in Bhagavad Gita, very clearly it has been given that the negative forces are more powerful than the positive forces.
Exactly. True it is.
Yes. And now these negative forces are actually pulling you to focus on the negative events that you have foregone in your life. And the moment you start thinking about that, it actually pulls you down, and your productivity as well as your efficiency and effectiveness, it takes a very bad hit. So please understand, never ever it should be such that your past determines your future.
Okay.
Because what happens is your past goes on to become what is called the present, and you tend to lose your future because of this.
Yes.
So past is past. We are not going to get back the past. Future is not in our hands. So we need to focus on the present, that is now, and then start doing things. So very beautifully, C.S. Lewis, what he says is, you cannot go back to the past and change the beginning. All you can do is you can start from where you are and change the ending. So that's what we need to do as an individual. We just need to do this to be successful in life.
Okay.
Yeah. The third most important thing is, please live your own life, not that of others. Because the reason is we start comparing ourselves with others. We have highly successful people.
Most of the people do that only.
We do that. So comparing is not wrong, because when you compare, it can give you an inspiration that's accepted. But at the same time, the moment you start comparing yourself with Elon Musk or Dhirubhai Ambani or Narayana Murthy, now what happens is you're not focusing on your goal. So most of the time you're thinking about others. Live your own life, not that of others. Now it really does not matter. So please understand, Nagaraj. Now what is important is God has given us a very unique fingerprint. We have billions and billions of people across the world. And each and every one of us have a very unique fingerprint. So no two fingerprint can ever match. So please understand that. So what it means is we are born for a purpose in life. Live for yourself, not for others.
Okay.
Don't start comparing yourself with others, but start focusing on your goal and then the process as well as the broader vision that you have in life.
Yes.
So as a result of this, you can definitely achieve success in life.
Sure.
Yeah. The fourth most important point is do not chase validation. As long as you know that whatever you're doing, your inner conscience knows that whatever you're doing is right, then please stick on to it and then go for it. You don't have to keep asking for people, whatever I'm doing, am I right or am I wrong? Because your inner conscience knows that whatever you're doing is right. So don't chase for validation. Let not others' noise drown your own voice. It's a very beautiful quote. Let not others' noise drown your own voice.
Okay.
So it's important. We need to understand that. And the last and the most important is whenever we respond, we need to respond with utmost grace. When we talk to people, when we talk with a nice smiling face, it gives a lot of grace. Now, why do we have to do that? Because in today's world, we live in extremely, pressurized situations. Most of the time, people are either depressed, they are dejected, they're frustrated. And as a result of frustration, what happens? When we respond with a lot of anger. But when you stop doing that and when you start, responding to people with utmost grace, with utmost smiling face, then people will love you and people will be willing to listen to you. Even when you come across problems which are extremely difficult to handle, suppose if there's a fight, and even in those situations when you respond with utmost grace, then there's always a hope and a possibility that the other person will change.
Very good examples.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vijay.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.